we'll call it a mountain, is this mountain. This hinge is this hinge. Okay? We're going to put two valley folds right here. Alright, so that will be like this. Alright. And this right here will become a mountain fold. So right through the middle there is now a mountain fold. And this will remain a valley for now. Okay? So don't pay attention to either of these dotted lines on the sides. This is a valley at the moment. Okay, we're going to do this all the way across here. Alright. So I'm going to go ahead and stop the camera rolling now. I'm going to do that and then I'll start it up again. Okay, so I've done that. Now, I'm going to zoom out so you can see this. Get that out of the way. Alright, so see now, once this is collapsed, once it's collapsed, there we go. We have something that looks like this. Okay? And that is following this pattern here all the way across this line until it reaches the crease that the diagonal ends on. Okay? So here, oops. Alright, so here's the diagonal. Oops. Alright, it ends right here. This mountain fold, I guess valley fold if you're looking at it from the other side. Alright. So I did that same series of creases all the way across here. Alright, so that's what you're going to do. And I'll give you a second to do that, pause the video, and you're back. So, after you've done that, you're going to do something that's kind of sneaky to double the number of creases you have here. And again, this is going to take a while to do, but once you've done it, you'll have a pretty good understanding of how this works. Alright, so right now, we've got a wing that looks like this. We want a wing that looks like this. Okay, the way to do that is to double the amount of creases in this section right here. So right now there's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. Okay, well that was stupid. It's half the paper, so there are 16 units here. This is going to become 32 units. Alright, the way we do that is like this. Let me zoom in. Like this. We are going to add valley folds between each mountain and valley fold. Okay, so remember this at the moment is a valley fold. We're just going to add a crease or a valley fold in between this mountain and that valley. So then this will become a mountain, and then there's an extra valley fold in between. And again, the way we do that is we need to add a couple diagonal creases in order to make this work. Alright. So we are going to have a mountain fold here, a mountain fold here, a mountain fold here, and a mountain fold here. Now, I'm going to redraw this whole section. Here's the 90-degree turn or hinge. There's a mountain fold here, mountain fold here, mountain here, mountain here. That's not even in frame. Okay, so this is the 90-degree hinge. Mountain, 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 mountain. Now, this becomes a mountain fold. This becomes a valley fold. Or it doesn't become it. There's now a valley fold there. There will be let's see if I can simplify this a bit for you. Otherwise it's going to get really complicated really fast. Nope, not going to simplify it. Alright, so we have our valley folds here. We're going to add a mountain fold there, mountain fold there, valley fold here. Is that in frame? That is in frame. Good. And then this valley fold remains the same. Is that working? Barely. I'm gonna zoom out. That's gonna cause problems. There we go. That works. All right. So this is going to allow us to double the number of creases this way in respect to the number of creases on the other side of the hinge. So I'm going to go ahead and, whoa, almost kicked the camera over, that would have been bad. I'm going to go ahead and do this on here, and I will start the camera back up again once I have finished. Okay, so this is actually supposed to be, well, this section is actually supposed to look like, oh gee, it's not like that, obviously. Just redraw all of this. There we go. Okay, so that much is right. It's fine. That. Okay. So you see in, oh, where am I? There we go. Yes. It's supposed to be like that. So these 2 points do not touch. There is a valley fold through here, mountain fold right there. Alright. I'm going to draw this again a little bit larger. I apologize, by the way. 3, 5, 6, 7, 8. There. Okay, so that is what you'll have. Now, what that looks like is, whoa, that's really close. What that looks like is this. Alright, you see now, I've got 32 creases across here, across the whole paper. I also have 32 creases here across half the paper, so I've doubled the scale, or doubled the division in this section using this. Alright, so now to make the feathers, we are going to add more creases. Oh, jeez. I'm going to make another one of these a lot larger. No, I'm not. That takes so long. No, I'm not. Okay, here we go. You're going to stretch this. Hold on, I'll do this from your perspective. Okay, I got 4 minutes left. If you ever get one of these cameras, get a memory card that has more than 16 gigabytes for it, because for whatever reason this camera takes 80 megabytes to record 2 seconds of video, which pretty much means I can only fit an hour. An hour video equals 16 gigabytes, and that's not very efficient. So don't get one of these cameras. Okay, so what I'm going to do is stretch this corner 5 units down, so to here. Alright, so I'm just going to stretch it down to there. Alright, that's how long the wing is going to be. I know that's not very much, but that's what it's going to be for this particular example, this section. So whatever this measurement was from here to here, that's how much wing you're going to have. Okay? So I'll flip this over. Get this out of the way. This distance here is only 5 units. Okay? Obviously it's going to spread out, it's going to look like a lot more than that. But if we were to have the wings, you know, kind of like how a bird would have how a bird's wings would spread, this should be a lot more than 5 units. I kind of messed up on this model because I was just experimenting with how to make these wings. So we're going to do this differently on the actual model. Now, to get these feathers to lay on top of each other, I got 2 minutes left, we are going to invent, I guess that's a good way of putting it, we're going to make valley folds in between each mountain and valley. So if I currently have this, I'm going to add a valley fold in here so that this mountain fold now lays on top of this valley fold. Okay. And that will allow us to stagger the feathers. Now, when we actually do this on the actual model, we're going to add a few creases in here to create layers of feathers. And I am out of time.